Welcome to Liz and Sandro's Marketing Podcast. We're the podcast that gives you pretty short episodes twice a week on all things digital marketing, from reputation management to SEO. And one of the bigger things that I told Liz we should do an episode on this week, and that is email. I've been seeing a lot of tweets about email marketing and the power of it and how it just isn't going away. And as we've mentioned in the past, Liz.
Yeah, we've talked about this, that your subscriber list is probably the most valuable marketing asset that you have. You have control over that. You don't have control over Instagram, Facebook. I mean, those channels are owned by other companies, but the subscriber list is something that you control. You can control. You can put the message out that you want to. You can be driving traffic back to your website very easily. So there's a lot of power in that subscriber list.
That's something you own. You don't own Facebook or Google or Twitter. You own your email address list, and that's very powerful. And still, email reaches more people than social media, so it's still the most powerful way to get out, one of the most powerful ways to get out there. So today I was telling Liz that I use the Google webpage now more and more to check my email, and I've noticed that I'm going into the promotions tab more and more and just highlighting them all and clicking delete without looking at them at all.
Okay, see, I got rid of my promotions tab well over a year ago, if not more, because we had really important emails. Adele emails were going to the promotions tab, and I was like, well, I can't miss my Adele updates. So I got rid of the promotions tab. I have everything going into one main folder, and I've done a lot of unsubscribing, like mass unsubscribes over time, because it's overwhelming. Retailers are sending emails every day. I don't need an email from Banana Republic every day. I know you're having a sale.
I'll tell you one thing, actually, we didn't talk about this before, that I love, and I have two Yahoo email accounts, and I go through there and I click through and delete a bunch of emails on the website, the Yahoo website. And when I click delete for the past 2 months, it says, would you like to unsubscribe to these emails? And you just click unsubscribe. It only works about half the time, but it's fantastic. So Yahoo knows when I'm deleting multiple times a week these emails, it'll say, hey, do you want to unsubscribe? Here's a one-click unsubscribe option for you. And I know Google has something like that, but they don't ask you proactively to do that. You have to open up the email, I believe, and at the top, Google inserts an unsubscribe button.
Right, yeah.
For you. So email is becoming more of a challenge, is my point.
It's a great way to reach people, but yeah, there are challenges around it for sure. And you've got to make sure you're sending good content.
And having good subject lines. But I think, personally, one of the best ways to get people to open up your email is to send less emails.
Okay.
Two of my favorite places to eat locally here in town, they send out one email a month on the first of the month. One is called the Winking Lizard, and I know all the beers they're going to have, special beers on tap throughout the month, and I make sure to open that email every month. So less emails give me better open rates, I believe.
See, I disagree. I see so many people tiptoeing, I don't want to send too many emails. And the result is that they're not sending enough. I don't think once a month is enough. Now, obviously, that's going to depend so much on your industry, your subscriber list, and what you've, set expectations as. Winking Lizard has, trained you to, one email a month with all of our beer specials.
Yes.
But, a lot of the clients I work with, is a lot of service-based businesses. I'm like, no, you need to be emailing way more than once a month. You need to be getting in front of your subscriber list and demonstrating your expertise and your value. I don't think you can do that with one email a month.
How many emails a month does Adele send out?
Well, none right now.
What?
Because she's still recovering.
So Adele's voice is gone, but...
So she's still recovering. Her vocal cords are still recovering, and I have hopes that I will get to see her live once again.
So, okay, I'm still believing once a month is plenty, but you're telling me service-based industries may want to send more than one email a month. What would be reasons to do that?
Yeah, I think so. New blog article, new video, an update in the industry. I think you could very easily find something to communicate once a week. And I think that's a good amount for a service-based business. Again, it's gonna vary on your specific industry and your subscriber list, but I think once a week is good. When you start talking about an e-commerce website and you have a catalog of products, I mean, then you really get into, follow-up email workflows, So if someone bought a product and you as the retailer wanted to share 3 complementary products, thinking through all of those workflows, that's going to require a whole nother mindset of email marketing and how you can communicate with your customers. No, I don't think you need to be Banana Republic sending emails every day, but yeah, I mean, again, even weekly, I think that would be a good amount.
Okay, Liz. Well, I understand, and I'm not into the email marketing. You're the email marketing queen here, and I trust your judgment. But I, as a consumer, while I'm still in the less is more camp, I'm starting to come around to see why more than once a month may be okay. Thanks for sharing your point and pushing back and arguing your point. I appreciate that. And our listeners, small businesses, can make their own decisions. And if you feel like maybe you're sending out too many emails, maybe try lessening. And if you think you're not sending out enough,
try more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we'll have a future episode, a 2018 version of how to improve your open rates, how to improve your email
we've
marketing.
talked about that in the past, but I think an updated episode would be beneficial to everyone. So we'll get working on that.
Correct. Because I feel like more and more people, some people are actually using their voice assistants to read their email to them.
Oh, yeah, that's big.
Or read their subject lines. That's something we'll talk about in the future. Thank you for joining us today. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We'll have links in our show notes. And if you have a question, send us an email. We can read it on the air, answer it, and give you a link. We should have a new website by the time you hear this episode.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Liz built it all by herself. She's killing it with the website building. Maybe we'll have an episode on WordPress building websites.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next time.